Hey guys, Dr. Ben here at Fate Well Centers. We're going to talk today about the immune system. We're starting to hear these little rumbles and seeing. I was just on. I check both CNN and Fox News websites every morning, looking for health articles, all that, and try not to read through all the political stuff. But on the CNN website this morning, they were starting to now talk about the most contagious variant yet. Now that COVID is up and running again, it's contagious, it's getting out there again. And so, you're starting to feel this little buzz. We're getting closer to fall, more likely to get some type of cold, flus, COVID, whatever it's going to be. So what can you do now? Because here's the deal. You can't just wait until November 3rd, and when this next variant comes around and you go, okay, great, now I'm going to do something for my immune system. You need to be working on your immune system now. So welcome everybody. Pop down below where you're watching from. Love to see you guys. I'll give you a shout out all over the country, all over the world. We love educating, love getting information out. We had a wonderful hormone webinar last night. If you did not get to see that, send us a message, and it was really great. Had tons of questions, tons of people on that one as well. So welcome. Let me know what you're doing. Put down below what you're doing for your immune system. Do you think about your immune system? Are you even like, what do I need to do? How do I get my immune system better? Or are you just like, you know what? If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So here's the deal. The immune system is this dynamic tool that is always being stimulated, always pulling back. We've got cells that drive that immune system, cells that suppress the immune system, and it's really this big give and take, give and take, give and take, and it needs to be revved up at the right time, and it needs to be calmed down at the right time. If it's not calmed down like it's supposed to, hey, Lucy from South Africa, good to see you. If it's not calmed down like it's supposed to, then you're going to be in this revved up state, potentially autoimmune. Hey, Tim in Kansas, good to see you as well. So you're going to be in this revved up state over and over and over, and potentially could stimulate autoimmune. And then on the other side, we've got, if the immune system is too suppressed, then we're not going to be able to rev up and attack when we need to. And so that's where I see people that are dealing with strep throat 11 times in 1 year. I had a patient 11 times in 1 year. She had strep throat. We have people, one patient, she had shingles 13 times by the time she was 28 years old. Hey, Barbara, good to see you in Scotts Bluff there. So here's where we're looking at. To really think about what you can do for your immune system, it has to be this process that gets going here. That's not just I'm going to take my vitamin D, I'm going to take my zinc, I'm going to take my quercetin. We've all heard those things. If you've been reading much about through this whole COVID time and all those things, and you've been reading that and going, okay, well, I need to get my vitamin D up. I need to do those things. Okay, that's all great. Hey, Victoria, good to see you. So we need to take a step back and go, what can we do? Because here's the deal. I guarantee you cannot out-supplement a weakened immune system. So if your immune system is not doing what it needs to do, hey Alicia, good morning. If your immune system is not able to do what it's supposed to do, there's no amount of vitamin D that you can take to fix that. There's no amount of zinc you can take to fix that. Immune support, herbs, whatever it is, you cannot out-supplement a poor or weak immune system. So what does that mean? Well, you sure as heck better be doing some things to support your immune system. So just like anything else that we're doing, there is no way that we can just give a pill, a supplement, a medication, a surgery, whatever, and that's going to fix it. So let's start with thinking about what causes the immune system to get weak in the first place. And so that's where I like to always test. What causes it to get weak in the first place? So let's go through some of this list. Some of the things that causes that immune system to get weak are going to be poor sleep patterns. And so poor sleep patterns are going to be not getting to sleep, not staying asleep, not waking up refreshed, not getting a good restorative sleep state. So, hey, from Rhode Island, good to see you. My in-laws are actually flying out from Rhode Island on Friday. RA and lupus and check for MS. Yeah, absolutely. Autoimmune is something we help all the time. Just a doodling. Can't wait to see you all next week. Awesome. Good. We are excited to see you as well. So, poor sleep. Let me know what kind of poor sleep you're having. And what is going on with poor sleep is that is going to suppress the immune system. If you get a poor night's sleep, I guarantee you your immune system is going to be depleted at least for 12 to 24 hours. And so what needs to happen is you need to then flip it and go, okay, I'm not getting good quality sleep. What do I need to do? Well, if you're not getting good quality sleep, you need to figure out why you're not getting good quality sleep. So think about this. Hard time getting to sleep is usually an adrenal issue, and that cortisol is too high at night. So most people, if they get that second wind at nighttime, it is an adrenal issue. They are too revved up. And what we'll see is that it's usually that rhythm. The rhythm should be highest in the morning, lowest at night. But what we're seeing is that a lot of people tired getting up in the morning, and they get this second wind. You put the kids down for bed. Brenda, your sleep is terrible, which is a hard time getting sleep, hard time staying asleep. So you put the kids down to bed, and then you go, oh, I'm going to vacuum, I'm going to do the laundry, I'm going to read my book, I'm going to get on TikTok and scroll through, whatever it is. You need to figure out why you're not getting to sleep. But usually that's a cortisol rhythm imbalance, and you've got to work on those adrenals. Number two is going to be if you have a hard time staying asleep, that is usually a blood sugar issue. Usually that blood sugar going down. Brenda, staying asleep is the worst. So here you go, Brenda. If you're having a hard time staying asleep, it's usually a blood sugar issue, meaning that blood sugar dips down, stimulates the adrenal glands to kick out the cortisol, adrenaline, everything to the liver to tell the liver to release glucose. So then you get this adrenal release, you get this adrenaline rush, and you're like, oh my gosh, I got all this stuff on my mind. I can't get back to sleep. All these things. But what happens is that then you are going to you're going to be in this revved up state, and you got basically adrenaline flowing through you, and you're going to be causing these problems. So that was a good question. What would that cause heart palpitations? Exactly. It could cause random anxiety. It could cause heart palpitations. We see people, some women come in, they put a towel down before they go to bed because they're going to wake up in such a state where they're like sweating. It's not a hot flash like hormone hot flash, but it's a hot flash to where Alicia's cell phone at night. Get off the cell phone. And there's DVL 59. Yep, woke up again at 4 a.m. So a lot of times it's this adrenaline spike coming from that blood sugar. So stabilize your blood sugar throughout the day. Have a snack before bed, some protein, some fat, maybe a little bit of apple almond butter, some things like that. But it ultimately needs to stabilize that. So sleep is absolutely crucial. If you're not getting a good night's sleep, the other thing you can do is a brain map and see if it is a brainwave pattern, and then do neurofeedback to help with that. Need to turn off my cell phone at night too, Victoria. Yeah, absolutely. You need at least an hour before bed. So here's the deal. Blue light, let's jump into that one. We know blue light is stimulating. So when I look outside, I can see blue light. It's the sky. We know that that's more stimulating. MCT oil before bed. Okay, that should stabilize the blood sugar a little bit before bed. Jenny, turmeric boosts your immune system. Not necessarily boosting the immune system. Turmeric can be definitely helpful. Just like the bone broth that you wish 20 is asking about. Thoughts on bone broth? Very helpful. Can nourish the gut lining, so that can help that immune system as well. So blue light, you need at least an hour before bed. You need to be off TVs, phones, computers, iPads. Anything that's kicking out blue light, you need to be off that. My husband gets all sweaty at night. That's not just sleeping next to you, but maybe that is that blood sugar dip in there. Here's the other thing, Tom. You want to check, make sure he's not converting his testosterone into estrogen, looking for man boobs, things like that, because he may actually be getting hot flashes. We see that in guys Is melatonin a safe alternative each night? Here's the deal. You can take melatonin, but you've got to fix why you're not sleeping in the first place. So that will absolutely be helpful. TV helps me sleep. No TV, I can't sleep. Yeah. So again, Jenny, you've got to figure out why. You've got to calm that brain down. The brain should not need that noise to sleep in there. So blue light, you absolutely need to be off that for an hour, otherwise it's stimulating the brain. Use things like a salt lamp, put a red orange light bulb in some different lamps in your room, turn the lights down on a dimmer. I have a massage gun, love it. We get through there, my wife does as well, and we'll sit there and massage through before bed. The kids come in and we talk and laugh and just kind of relax before going to bed there. So getting into that good quality relaxed state will help your sleep as well. So get off your devices, get off all those things at least an hour before bed. We know that's going to affect that sleep. So we know that stress absolutely decreases that immune response as well. And so you've got to make changes in your life. There's a great book about hurry. I'll post a link to that, one of my favorite books out there. But when you start thinking about that, we are in this constant hurry state, this constant busyness state, and it's almost a badge of honor. And yet it is very, there you go, Bill's Grail, breathing techniques, meditation, prayer, relaxation. You've got to calm that brain down. Simple breathing technique, 7 seconds in, 7 seconds out, 7 seconds in, 7 seconds out. And you do that over and over and over, and you'll eventually relax, fall asleep, whatever you need to do. Getting that brain calmed down, if that doesn't help, if you've tried yoga, relaxation, prayer, meditation, reading the Bible, all these things, then you can jump in and do a brain map. And a lot of people get great results with neurofeedback as well. So then we look at blood sugar, and this is one of the biggest things that you can do right now, because every time that blood sugar spikes up, every time we eat too much whatever that's going to turn into glucose, that's going to make that blood sugar go up, we know that it decreases the immune system for anywhere from 4 up to 18 hours is what the research shows. So every time you go and you eat a hot fudge sundae, or maybe you eat a giant sweet potato that's going to drive that blood sugar up, or you drink a big fruit smoothie and that spikes your blood sugar. So even healthy things can spike that blood sugar, and that is going to decrease the immune system for upwards of 18 hours. And so if you decrease that immune system and then you go touch the doorknob and if somebody had just sneezed on there and you get these germs in, you're not going to be able to fight it off as easily as you should. So we know sleep is crucial. We know that stress reduction is crucial, and we know that blood sugar stabilization, especially not having those spikes, is going to be absolutely crucial for this. So smelling essential oils calms down the mind. Absolutely is a big one for that. You can do some lavender on your feet. No sugar before bed is what you're saying, Jenny. Absolutely. If you're going to eat before bed, it needs to be like a slice of turkey breast and a slice of cheese, a little bit of apple and almond butter, something like that, low protein, little fat through there. Ashwagandha I found is super good stress management. So ashwagandha doesn't manage your stress. Ashwagandha is going to support the adrenals a little bit, spirit sis, and so you still need to work on that stress management of how it's coming in, where it's coming from, what you're doing with it. But ashwagandha can definitely be a helpful little boost there. Do men get anger issues when their hormones are off, Jenny? Absolutely, that can happen. You can get those outbursts. You can get emotional, because a lot of times that testosterone is spilling into the estrogen, and so then it can spill into that. I have anxiety, brain doesn't shut down. I have to take a sleeping pill, Sandra. Yeah. So here's the deal. Let me know where you live, and you need to get a brain map done. And if you're not doing neurofeedback and training those brainwave patterns, you're not going to get the results. There's no amount of supplements or anything in there. I do not negotiate my sleep time. I may have difficulty if I have worries. So sleep, so important. Rest and digest. Absolutely. You've got to get out of that fight or flight and get into the into the rest and digest as well. Breathing techniques and not eating late has helped. Alicia, good job. I used to have horrible anxiety and acid reflux during the night. Yep, and that anxiety in the middle of the night, blood sugar dips, spikes back up and has those issues in there. So, all right, guys, I've got a patient in a couple minutes, but if you've got any questions at this, if you're thinking about what can I do for my immune system, it'd be easy for me to sit here and say, hey, you need to take these 12 supplements and your immune system's going to be fine. But here's the deal. That helps, and we do that personally. We do that with our patients. But ultimately, you've got to have your body as strong as feasibly possible. If you're not getting your results, if you're not getting the solutions that you need, send us a direct message, click the link in the bio, and schedule a discovery call. And we would love to sit down with you, talk about how we can drop ship a blood kit anywhere in the country. We work with patients all over the world, as well as if you're close to Colorado or Tennessee, pop in and come see us, and we would love to talk to you about what is going on with your health. So love having you guys on. You make it a wonderful day, and we'll talk soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.